from the station that's on your side. This is Channel 7 News Good Morning Arkansas.
Perhaps Santa left a Fitbit under your tree, or maybe you're still trying to figure out how to use it. Maybe you're in the swing of it and you're using it every day. Well, today we have Baptist Health cardiologist Dr. Scott Davis, and he's going to talk about some new research with surprising results about those Fitbits.
I know Steve Sullivan's ears just perked up listening to the word Fitbit, so we'll talk with Dr. Davis coming up in just a minute. Coming up next after the break, we're going to be talking about a new study about activity trackers and the impact they might have. Stay with us. We'll talk with Dr. Scott Davis next. Welcome back, everybody. 9:08 is the time. Perhaps Santa left a Fitbit under your tree and you're still trying to figure out how to use it. Or maybe you're getting tips from Steve Sullivan and using it every day to track your activity. Either way, Baptist Health cardiologist Dr. Scott Davis has some new research, maybe some surprising results to you. Dr. Davis,
good morning,
to see
sir.
you
How
wearing one yourself.
Do you have one of these?
I do. I did. I lost it in the move. Look at yours. It's even lighting up underneath.
It's working.
Look at that.
So here's the deal. The concept is, look, if I track my activity, if I pay attention and quantify my activity, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Okay. But this study has come out, is going to be published in April by a group of Duke smart people, researchers, PhDs, looking at this
Duke
concept.
People.
Duke people, right? The unintended consequences of personal quantification.
Okay.
That's a heavy concept to digest.
Let's break it down.
So here's what happens. If you take a group of youngsters, right, school-age kids, and they've done this study where one group, they say, okay, we want you to color for 10 minutes and do 10 drawings in 10 minutes. Okay. And the other group, they say, just color. Just over the next, just color and enjoy yourself. Okay. We do that every day, over and over again. The kids with the assigned task, and you got to chin the line, chin the bar, they start to fall away. The same concept is with the Fitbit, is that I need to walk 10,000 steps, and I look down, I've only walked 8,700 steps. So I'm going to go outside in the freezing rain and do 1,300 more steps
at 11 o'clock at night.
Right. The very thing you're trying to improve upon becomes this obsession that then you ultimately have a complete 180-degree flip psychologically, and you say, forget it. I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. That's right.
So the obsession, even though it's in theory, a good obsession,
good
right?
Thing to track,
yes.
Right? You become more focused on chinning the bar and reaching your goal that it's not fun anymore. It loses its fun, and so then it becomes a chore, and then the next thing you know, the Fitbit finds the dresser drawer, or it gets lost, or you quit wearing it. And so it's an interesting psychology. Look, nobody's going to knock paying attention to your activity level and the data that comes from this thing, everything from activities to caloric intake to weight. I mean, that's all good stuff. The message is not to get ready to throw it away. That's not it. It is to pay attention to, okay, look, if I'm setting myself a goal for 10,000 steps and I only get to 8,700, that's okay. Yeah. It's better than what I was doing, which was on the couch. Yeah. 6 weeks ago. And so, we want to pay attention to it, but you got to keep it in some kind of framework and perspective. Because look, all the data shows that exercise and activity is very heart healthy. But here's the thing. It's the some is better than none. More is not necessarily better than some, right? We did a big study that was published about a year ago in the New England Journal that looked at the cardiac benefit of getting off the couch. Yeah. That's where the line separates, right? That's where the curve separates, is when you get off the couch. But then more doesn't necessarily equate to better. It's not that, well, I'm running a 10K. If I just go ahead and start training for a full marathon, I'll get more cardiac benefit. That's not it. Now, nobody's going to knock the marathon runner at all, because
you'll get more physical benefit possibly,
no
but
question.
Cardiac is what you're focusing on. Yeah.
The cardiac benefit happens the moment you get off the couch, not in an incremental kind of way.
Gotcha.
So use the Fitbit, keep it in perspective, and then if you do get frustrated, don't completely punt it. Step back and say, wait a minute, look at where I was a year ago before I started all this. Yeah. I have lost 8 pounds. I am walking twice as much as I ever have. And then, keep that all in perspective.
And I mean, you just mentioned kids. You've got kids of your own. Yeah. It's one thing to, get your kids active, but another thing to say, that better have 10,000 on it by the end of the day. Yeah. You're going to start putting on the dog and playing catch.
And all of a sudden, they're going to push away from you, So anyway, keep it in perspective, but interesting study out of Duke.
Very interesting, and it's always interesting when Scott comes in. If you have a Fitbit, like we said, keep it up, keep being fit, but at the same time, in anything in life, what do we say? Moderation.
Amen.
Baptist Health Helpline, 1-888-BAPTIST is the number to call. That's 227-8478.